Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Michael Wacha will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup.
Digging in, Jose Martinez.
Batting
he
third.
appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Jose Martinez.
Hey, roll it up. Lenient.
2-2-2.
On the second, this could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So digging in now, Yu Darvish.
Batting 8.
Hey, your pitch.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu Darvish.
Wacha a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. James is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready for another chance? Darren James. He drew a walk his first time up.
Darren.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0.
The world is yours, don't think that it's not. You may be different, still give it a shot. Against our lives, you think the signs are even, really they not.
Ready once again, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Darren James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
With 1 out and runners on the corner, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-0. 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Hit out towards second. Wong has it to second for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in, Yu Darvish. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Darvish.
Waka comes set. Here it is on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of this.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, David.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. James takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
James.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, see it, drive it right back to the pitcher. Huh, now?
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Mickler ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback. But one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
So a runner at first now with nobody out.
And
that'll bring
number
up the big
99.
left-handed bat of Logan Morrison.
Morrison.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out.
Here now is the final line score tonight.
Up.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 5 hits.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has a chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, this team could really benefit if Colton Wong can get it going. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run.
Baseman.
And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Hot shot on the ground to short. There's Baez. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. Cubs lead it 2-1. In now, Darren James will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
James.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Circle change too low, ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Get your pitch.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Hero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Jose Quintana. A textbook sack bunt situation here.
Number 62, Jose Quintana.
Here you go.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And the runner back safely. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. James stands at second with no outs. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
Runs up and gets this one down. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
The pitcher,
who's all over the
Carlos
place. 2 on, 2 out,
Martinez.
and of course here in inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Now at the plate, Darren James. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
The pitcher, number 62.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. This
All right,
is hit
hang
to
on,
third.
right
Is he
there.
going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no. Digging in now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Darren.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on, guy.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
You a good rip on it, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Hey, one time right now.
Popped him up. Munoz shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 3-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Now
David
batting,
Velez.
first baseman.
He's 1 for 4 for the game.
David Velez.
But it's swung on and grounded to second. James is right there on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
3-2.
Here now is the final line score tonight.
The Cubbies
First for the
jumped out to
victorious
an early
Chicago
lead in the
Cubs.
first and never
3
looked
runs
back.
on 7 hits. No errors. They left 13.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings
Darren.
like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a bit. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. The next Cub up, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
James.
He's set. Here it comes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing. It's all it takes. Well, this one's got basically completed now for the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that.
Our final line
And
for this afternoon.
A player's agent calls to touch base.
Figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tyler Anderson gets the starting. So striding forward now, Darren James,
second baseman,
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
James.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw.
Hey, play the 2. Let's roll it up.
1-1.
2.
Well, the second, this could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs nothing.
1 down, 1 down.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. 3-2 pitch. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Standing in,
now back,
James.
second baseman.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Number 44. Tyler
Riding in once again,
Anderson.
Tyler Anderson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded.
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, D-Row, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box.
Stepping in and ready for another
batter,
shot.
number
Darren
5.
James.
Second
he
baseman.
singled his last time up.
Darren James.
All right, come on now. 1 time, let it fly.
Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. 5 innings complete. At the plate, Darren James.
Now
He'll
back,
swing it from the
second
left
baseman.
side right here.
Darren.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied at 4.
You say you're trying to reach the sky, you can do it, all it takes is time, baby.
Leading off the inning,
Leading
Darren
off
James,
for the
as
Cubs.
they'll look to get something going
second
here and
baseman.
even this game up.
Darren.
Not impossible, but
James.
highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Come on, let it fly right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Spangenberg. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
The batter,
he could really use a knock here.
Shortstop.
0 for 3 in the
Orlando
game so far.
Arcia.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. James arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So here's the cleanup hitter,
Up next
Darren James. He'll get to
the
take
left
his
fielder.
first cuts here.
Darren James.
Come on, baby. See it.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, need you right here. One time. Let's go.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Alex Claudio claims the win out
final
of
line
the pen,
score for our
his
ball
first.
game tonight.
Corey Knebel
For the victorious
closes the door
Brewers,
for the
4
save,
runs,
his 4th
12
of the
hits,
season.
no errors. They left 6 men.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Darvish pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Darren James.
Leading
and
off
as you can
for
see,
the
he's
Cubs,
had some troubles here in his
the
own
second baseman,
ballpark. That's something he'll look to
Darren
improve upon in this one.
James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in 1-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Hard on the ground towards short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Oh, just in time, and that was awfully close. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac. Into the box now.
The batter,
Darren
number
James.
5.
He got on
Second
top of one and
baseman,
was a ground out
Darren
victim last time.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, and he throws it away. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's Jason Hayward now. Lifetime in this matchup.
The center
He's
fielder.
4 hits in
Jason
23 at-bats.
Hayward.
Come on, big guy. Shoot up. Drive it right back at the box.
Gun
Let's
set.
go.
The 0-1.
Pull up, pull up, pull
Softly
up.
to the right. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Darren
The batter,
James,
number 5,
0 for 2 here to
second
start the
baseman,
afternoon.
Darren James.
And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2 balls and a strike.
Come on, big dog.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw loves it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 8 and the Brewers 2. Next for Milwaukee, Levi Dutzman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Hap brings it in.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward,
second baseman,
Darren James. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching. Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
You drive it like you can. Let's go.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Jason Hayward.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
I'm set with the 0-1. High pop-up. Shaw has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant.
The 3rd baseman.
Twice already in this ball game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now for the Cubbies. Darren James as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no
fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go. Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
2-0, here it is. That's popped up.
Right,
and no one will track it down.
Let it fly.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. High fly.
Come on, dig, you're scoring.
Straightaway center. Braun has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yelich.
The 1-1. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And their runners at the corners now.
Shaw.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throwing to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish with his 4th win this season. Brent Suter allowed 7 earned runs. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead.
Hi, ball.
Coming to the plate now,
batting nut.
James, and
the second
he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
James.
Wait for your pitch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Brien moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Settling in now.
The batter,
James
number 5.
earned himself an
Second
RBI
baseman,
with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
James.
One time right now, kid. Here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch
nice
fastball
lead,
off
nice
the plate
lead.
there, and it's ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
Here now the 2-2. Drilled to first. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro.
Now batting.
It was a walk in his last trip.
Alfaro.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
One.
On the ground, out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins lead 1. Score holds, it's 3-1. Plate, Darren
leading off for the Cubs,
fly earlier.
The second baseman, Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1.
Drive, let's go right here.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got the count 1 and 2. Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Throwing to second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Up next for the Cubs, the first
baseman, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit out to
hold
second.
on, right here.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Now batting,
scoring position with 2 gone.
Chris Bryant.
Hit hard to short. Anderson comes up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs are on top, 6-1. So stepping in, Gabby Guerrero.
Now batting.
He comes to the plate as
Number
the
65.
last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Hey, 2.
2-1, here it is.
Two.
Right side.
Two.
And that is through into right field for a single. Tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jose Quintana earns his sixth winning decision in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings.
6 runs.
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago tonight. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4-6. Standing in, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
James.
First delivery to him on the way, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester.
The pitcher.
Fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The bunt attempt is popped up, and the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Fielder. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Right here.
Left
dig,
side.
run it out.
Scooped up onto first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Alberto Casilla. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead. They can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the
batter,
box,
number 5,
Darren James,
second
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 0-1 offering. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Schwarber on third. Baez over at second. Contreras at first. 2 out in the inning.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, let's go now. One time. Oh, let her rip.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this will be fouled away.
Go now, come on now, one time.
Hit down.
All right, hang on. Right here.
Cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So the error winds up not. Stepping into the box, Darren
The batter,
James.
number 5.
He got on top of one and was a
Baseman,
ground out victim
Darren
last time.
James.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. James, just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, DJ Coburn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and today certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit.
So in now
the batter, number 5,
Darren James.
second baseman.
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside.
Oh, baby, see it drive it. All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
There you go, let it fly.
The 1-0. Back up the middle and through to center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
The third baseman, number 13.
Come on,
David.
David. One time. Here we go.
Brody.
And
all right, hold up.
And
Good
hit the
job.
second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 8th inning coming up. Ready for another shot now.
Up next for the
Brian
Marlins.
Anderson. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Brian Anderson.
This one might have too much on it. And he's safe. Stepping up now, Norman Lundy.
Now
runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Norman.
The 1-2.
Lundy.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched.
Now in the box,
The bat.
and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Down that swung on and sent to second base. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results
Here now
sure
is the
speak for
final line
themselves.
score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7.
Doesn't get much better. Tyler Anderson is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
A guy
Batting
with a
up.
big future and a
The
former
pitcher,
first-round draft
number
pick.
49.
Mid-90s fastball, good assortment of off-speed pitches. What he's lacking right now, just getting some experience, and he should get that. And when he does, look out when he puts.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 1 and the Cubs nothing. So striding in, Darren James, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
You can do it. Let's go, man.
He's set and the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Guerrero racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's
all right, you're here.
And the runner will score from second.
Oh, man, you smoked
when that left his bat,
right
I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Now to the plate, the pitcher,
Batting
Tyler
it.
Anderson. He'll
The
get
pitcher,
to take his first cuts
Tyler
here.
Anderson.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Here's a pop-up now. Casilla over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's seen his numbers
Batting
on
ninth,
the rise here over
the right
last
fielder,
5 games or so.
Jason Hayward.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Mundy scoops it up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Now to the plate, Johnny Ryder. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely... Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
James gloves it, and that's the second out. Striding into the box,
next for the Cubs,
Darren James.
the second baseman,
looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Into the box now for the Cubbies.
Next for the
Darren
Cubs,
James. He'll try to do damage with the bases
Darren
loaded and 2 gone.
James.
First strike.
From the stretch. Low for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
1-0. Here it is. Now
Round
a
it
ball
hard,
hit
round
in the
it
air,
hard.
and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Coburn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of... So coming to the plate,
The batter,
James,
number 5.
and he always
Second
poses
baseman,
a threat, of course.
Darren
One of the true superstars in the
James.
game today.
All right, one time.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That evens it up 1-1.
It's his pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
Here's the 1-1. Hard hit
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Right
Come on.
to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more. Norman Mundy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Mundy.
Working for the punch out. Spring. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.